Hey, what's going on, people? My name's Chopper. So right now I want to talk about my thoughts thus far about Black Ops 3 in the beta. Basically, I'm going to go over a few topics and answer some questions that people are having. I'm going to describe it the best way I can. The gameplay you guys are going to get to see is actually my third game on multiplayer. If you haven't seen my first game, the first game I ever played, I live recorded because, kind of for sentimental purposes, whenever this game is like almost at the end of its life cycle, I want to go back and watch my first game to see how I played, to see how I reacted to all that stuff. I don't know, it's just something that I like to do. You guys can go check out that video if you want. So basically today we're just going to go over the topics and questions that some people are having and a couple questions that I had and that got answered. So the first thing I want to talk about is the connection, because that's the first thing that should be on everybody's mind, is the connection. Now, granted, this was a beta and not everybody's online. Like I got it. I was very early compared to a lot of people to get this, so that's kind of give or take. Some people aren't on the beta, and it's more likely that I'm going to get paired with someone that's far away from me. So the hit detection, the connection, all that stuff was kind of spotty. Not gonna lie, there was a lot of lag, like spikes and cuts. But also, you still got to consider that this is just a beta, so I'm letting that slide for now. I mean, if this is the lag on the full game when everything's up and running, then that would be unacceptable. But the hit detection and connection is kind of iffy right now. I mean, some games performed well and some were just straight terrible. So yeah, it's kind of just depending on what lobby you get into and if you're on a dedicated server or not, which we'll be talking about later. The next thing I want to talk about is weapon balance. Now, of course, this, like I said, it's just a beta, so we don't have access to all the weapons, and they're going to be tweaking weapons. That's kind of what the beta is for. But so far, the weapon balance is really, really good. There's no BAL or ASM1 right now. I'd say actually my favorite weapon so far is this weapon that you're seeing right here, the Razorback. This gun is a monster. Like, it is. You guys remember the MTAR-X from Ghost? It's like that SMG that has an assault rifle range. That's what this reminds me of. This has such good range and such low recoil. It doesn't shoot very fast, but it doesn't need to because it's got that range and the damage on its side. So I'm really loving this gun. If you guys want to use a new SMG, I recommend you use the Razorback. I recommend you use it with suppressor and a red dot. That's what I'm using. Probably a quick draw too. That's the best way to go. So I think the weapon balance is working really, really well. Obviously they're going to tweak it and stuff like that, but so far, I hadn't had any problems, and that's good. I'm happy about that. I want to talk a little about the lag. This is pretty much, it's almost the same thing as like the connection problems. If you just saw that, I just kind of lagged back. If they can sort out the lag, like Vonderhard tweeted, right? He said that he's got a guy working on the lag. So I don't know what that means. If like we're not going to see, like, look at this. Did you see like that little lag right there? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't game breaking. It's just like, see those little spikes that I'm getting? It was just a little bit annoying, and I chalked that up to the beta. So I mean, I'm gonna excuse that. But the lag should get better over time, and then when the full game comes out. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. Probably going to do another one of these a little bit later. And then I want to talk about the dedicated servers really quick. Dedicated servers are a thing, and I'm not sure where they're all located, but yes, they are a thing. And Drifter did a video, and he connected to, I think he connected to like a good amount of them. So you can go check out his channel if you want to. But yes, dedicated servers are a part of this game, so that's a good thing. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will know about the movement system when I think about it. The movement system works really, really well. It's not like Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was just kind of like very twitchy and jumpy. This is more like a methodical jump. And I actually didn't think I was gonna like the wall running when they announced it. I was like, they announced wall running, and I was kind of mad because like it sounded like Titanfall, like they're ripping off Titanfall. And wall running didn't belong in a Call of Duty game. But honestly, you don't use it a ton, but it works really, really well. And I'm glad they did it. And it's not like an exosuit. So if you guys haven't played this, don't think that this is an exosuit. I'm about to go off right here, guys. Just take a look at this. Like I said, this is my favorite gun right here. It's just a monster. Wait, and this isn't where I go off. I go off here in a little bit around the area. Now I want to talk about skill-based matchmaking. Now, when the game comes out, they said that skill-based matchmaking will not play a huge part in it like it did in Advanced Warfare. It won't be so prominent. It'll be more like Black Ops 2, and that's a good thing to me. I mean, Black Ops 2, I didn't even know skill-based matchmaking existed, just because like you wouldn't know, you know what I mean? you wouldn't know that it existed because it plays such a little role in matchmaking. This is the part where I go off, and I think that's a good thing. It's gonna be like Black Ops 2, and the specials for the most part are balanced. There's probably a couple that need tweaking, specifically the kinetic armor thing, but you know they'll fix that. But so far, guys, I'm loving this game. So let me know what you guys are thinking about Black Ops 3. Of course, this is just like the first night, and obviously there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but it'll get there eventually, I'm sure of it. So let me know what you guys are thinking of the Black Ops 3 beta. If you guys have played it already, let me know what you guys are thinking of this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you're thinking, and maybe I'll include some of your ideas in my next update video. So if you guys did learn something, you found it helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Maybe post a ton of Black Ops 3. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.